Now to hope nothing crashes. Can't actually remember if I set my holiday mode to be off as of today or if it was off as of tomorrow. I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
It's today.
It is today. Okay. Thank you for checking, I guess.
I checked yesterday.
Oh, okay. Thank you for being a diligent mod. Not indulgent, as the captions have suggested. Looks like I'm gonna have to make
we're
some
not washed.
adjustments. You are fairly indulgent, yes. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust my microphone slightly because apparently captions aren't picking me up as well as they normally do. Welcome on in, Tids. There it is. Congratulations on being officially the fastest thing alive. Claiming first in the chat for this stream. Can see you've been first through the doors 21 times since I set that up. Congratulations. Hope you're doing well today. I'm going to apologise in advance to everybody, including you, D, because I'm guessing you're probably watching the stream, but I am exposing my arms. If you are blinded over the course of this stream, I am terribly sorry, but it is really fucking hot. We do have a DMAC, though he is very quiet. Because he's not speaking. There we go. Been a busy day, but not a bad one. Oh, we love to hear it. Rainstorm. Yeah, we had like a random sort of bout of rain round here maybe half an hour ago whilst Slow was on his way to the shops. Got caught in it. No umbrella, no nothing. Came home soaking wet, looking very angry. Like, you know when a cat has a bath and it did not want the bath and was tricked into it? That was the face he was pulling. Okay. I'm gonna just take us through to the gaming screen. Dee, I hope you can remember what we were up to last time, because I fucking can't.
We were playing Silent Hill.
Well, that narrows it down, yes. It's kind of why you're here.
We did the roof. We got knocked down.
Ah, yes.
Things happened after that.
And I told everybody the story about what happened when I encountered Pyramid Head for the first time in my first playthrough. Like, where you can actually interact with him, not the, you know, when you first see him.
We fought Slice Lips. We had a good discussion around the name.
Ah, yes. Yes, we did. Oh, that's why we've got the sad piano music. What's-her-face is dead. We abandoned her. You know, the woman that we met like 5 minutes ago in game time and have become inexplicably attached to because she looks exactly like our dead wife. Because that's not weird or anything.
You mean our sexy replacement wife?
A sexy replacement wife, yes. So now we have sad piano because sexy replacement wife is dead. What is it with James? He just can't keep hold of wives. Like, at all. At a certain point, you've got to wonder if it's something you're doing wrong.
You know what they say, he gets older, they decompose.
That was gross and dark and brilliant. Well done. He is not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss. Is not bold enough to stare into it himself. This is very true. Because when you look into the abyss, it does look back, as we all know. Truth can only be learned by marching forward.
That sounds like a philosophy student trying to justify stalking.
Ah, so you've seen the first season of You as well. Fucking hate that show.
Believe it or not, I've elected not to watch that.
I think you're doing yourself a favour there. Follow the map. There's a letter and a wrench. It's always nice when you get a clue that's in just plain English. Letter wrench. That's a grunge band name if I've ever heard one. Yeah, a lot of people I know got really into You, the TV series. I'm sure there's lots of people that are really into You as well, Dee. But I tried to watch it and it just made me really angry. Copied them onto my map. I got the hospital lobby key. Yay. And hey, look, the kid's here.
I believe from the things I've heard about You, it ascribes to the Twilight School romance.
Yeah. It very definitely sort of glorifies the stalker behaviour, and I am not down with that. Really, if we're going to talk about media that involves stalking as part of a romance subplot, I would recommend Perfect Blue instead. But don't go into that unarmed, because holy fucking shit, even the director was like, yeah, we went a bit overboard.
If we're going to be talking about Stalker, remember to stay safe in the zone, everyone. Anomalies are out there.
Well done. Okay, I just pressed the right trigger to try and make James run. I have been playing too much Kingdom.
You're not playing Kingdom.
I'm not playing Kingdom. James is not on a horse.
Coins.
I would be. James is just throwing money at everybody in Silent Hill. Where is my wife? Where is my other wife? Here, I'll give you money.
Where is my crown?
If anybody in the Silent Hill universe is getting a crown, we all know it's not James. He is not the king. Just checking I've not missed any doors. Besides that one. Maria's dead. I couldn't protect her. And Laura has run off somewhere. Once again, I couldn't do anything to help. Mary, what should I do? Are you really waiting somewhere for me? Or is this your way of taking...
Living his best life.
Going to find Mary. Okay, so we're now the replacement wife is dead. We're going back to looking for dead wife. Dead wife 1, seeing as they're both dead. Dead wife prime. Wait, we have a map to look at. Which button is the map? Okay, Come on, brain. You can do this. So it's not in this area, so we need to go up there, don't we? Back through Heaven's Night?
We could go back to looking for a wife, but I feel like realistically James is probably just going to go straight back to Heaven's Night.
Yeah. Under the guise that wife might be there. One of them, maybe, possibly. No, we definitely need to go the other way. This seems like a bad plan. You could go find OG wife, or you could just say, fuck it, solo time, yippee, and delve into your deviant fantasies as deep as you can, Jimmy. Yeah, exactly. Like, look. Two dead wives, one town. It's not good odds. It's not good odds. I think it's time for him to just, you know, move on and have some single time. Really discover himself, you know? But not in a way that's going to get me banned from Twitch.
I think he's been discovering himself plenty, thank you.
More than likely. Two Dead Wives, One Town is also a tape in James's collection, funnily enough. Yeah, it wasn't as enjoyable as he expected it to be. Do you keep hearing that in the third time's the charm, though? Who knows? Dead wife number 3 might survive a bit longer. Hello, soul. Looks like the lock is broken. Oh. Sorry, James. No loose booba for you. Just scribbled over Heaven's Night because he's so angry that he can't go back in.
If only that were pen that he was using.
Lovely. Hi, Mum. I will stretch when there aren't things in the street just roaming around trying to murder me. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Oh. Just get some healing items. Lovely stuff. Oh, and what's this? More stuff. Yes, fill your pockets, James. So, in a deep pit of depression, having lost Dead Wife 2, James is going to become a pack rat. Hello, Rust. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. More things? Ooh, more things. I like things. Whoa. Not those kind of things. I'm just going to pick up all the stuff. Where was it we needed to get to? Oh, wrong button. I'm going to have to remember all the buttons again. There was a way to get to other pages of the map. What was it? Ah, here we go. To zoom out first.
To get to the other bit of the map, you need to build a boat.
Well done. Who hasn't jammed things anywhere they'll fit in a burst of depressive grief? I mean, well done, Tits. Well done. What are we going to do with you lot, eh? Okay. That's not what we want. That's also not what we want. There it is. Okay, so... if we go left at the end of the road, up past Jackson, then turn left on Nathan Avenue, goes that way. That should get us to where we need to be. And it also means we get to go past the Silent Hill Historical Society, which doesn't sound unnerving in the slightest. Oh, actually, no, we need to go right, don't we? Because Rosewater Park is on the right on that map. It's on the left on this one. Okay, so no. We're going to leave the Historical Society for now.
You know, in this map, Cafe Mist and Cafe Texan are interesting names. And I can't help but combine them into Texan Mist. I don't want to know what Texan Mist is.
Texan Mist is a superhero, right? A really bad one. I turned the wrong way.
I think it's what you call what Homelander drops on the people of the city.
Fuck's sake. Oh, bollocks. There is a flaw in my plan. There's the flaw. Excuse me. I know you're doing the artistic rearrangement of your bedding right now, but can you maybe not kick my chair while you're doing it? Please. Thank you. Porthos is awake. Okay. So, can't go that way. Can't go that way. Saul Street is our last option. Oh, Saul has redeemed a treat for DMAC.
Always room a clock. Thank you, Sol.
I need to get like a proper sound alert for that, actually. I keep forgetting to do something for it, but I have ideas. Well, this isn't ominous.
This is fine.
And Sol, thank you for the treat for Porthos. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go back through the door because it's safe here. You can tell because nothing is making angry noises, and I owe my mother a stretch. So, here we go. One stretch.
In real life as well.
Oh.
Quiet means safe.
Unless it's too quiet and the cats are up to something. Right?
Arseholes are always up to something.
You can just sort of see Porthos. Oh, he said please for the treat. Good boy. Good boy. Dad's got you well trained, doesn't he? Slow has been making him say please for his toys when they're playing together. And now he says please for absolutely everything, even like getting up on the couch and stuff. Yes, you. Good lad. Sol, thank you very much for the treat for Porthos. He's being a very good boy. And is now doing tippy taps in case that means he's going to get another one. I'm sure he does, Tidders. Caleb taking a long sip from an IV and sighing in satisfaction comes to mind. That's a good one. Thank you, Saul. I'm just going to leave the lid off of the treat jar tonight, I think. Safer that way. I got slimed. He wasn't polite for that one. He just ate the fucking thing and took my fingers with it. Greedy. Anybody think I didn't feed him? Bugger me. Hello, Hans. You scared the shit out of me then. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. So I don't remember that being in Silent Hill. There's no Godzilla noises in this game. Oh, Hans is here.
Hello there.
God, she comes up to eat James, yeah. Oh boy. Let's see if we can get a good view of these guys without them kicking my shit in. Not really. I tried. Do we know what those enemies are called, D?
Yep.
The climby ones?
They're actually the same enemies that you encounter in Silent Hill 3. They just look, well, they don't look different. You're just seeing them from a very different angle.
The ones like right at the beginning that you...
The ones with the giant hands.
Yeah, that you do the first sort of big skip in the speedrun with.
Yep. They are called mandarins.
Like the orange?
Yes. Though in Silent Hill 3, they're called closer.
Ah, yes, they are, aren't they? Why mandarins? I'm guessing there's a reason for that. If you know, that is.
I do not know why they're called that,
Fair enough.
but I can find it.
Ah, yes. The mighty Google. There's a memo lying on the sofa. I'll wait at Bar Neely's. Because
they wear, apparently, because they wear a Chinese-style dress. That's it.
Ah, I mean, that makes sense. Not that I've ever noticed. Not that I've ever stood near one long enough to notice. Oh, excuse me. Oh, where did that come from?
Their hands have giant lips on them.
Ugh.
Which symbolises absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing about James.
Yeah, definitely. Like everything else in this game. Okay, so we got the note. There was supposed to be a wrench as well. Don't be daft. There's never been any symbolism in Silent Hill, says Tidders. I definitely got the letter, but... Did I get the wrench? That's not a wrench. No wrench. Let me just check I didn't miss it. Because I thought I'd grabbed everything that was in there. Or interacted with everything that I could interact with, at least. Yeah, there's nothing here. No wrench. Okay. So it's not here. It'll be at Bar Neely's then. I do love that I have a shit memory sometimes. Comes in really handy for playing games on the stream.
Where were you just there? Sorry, on the map.
Oh no, they're in there, not in the motorhome. That's right. Silly me. Thank you, D. Different letter. So... Did we do the motorhome previously? Hey, Gibraltar, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, it is working. I thought it was broken. I thought we had a broken enemy. Just stargazing, I guess? Or seen as...
Photosynthesizing. They're not very smart.
Well done, mate. That was a good one. It's like they're playing like a playground game or something, and if I look at them, they have to stay still. Because they're in the daftest fucking poses. Now, I genuinely don't remember if we had to do the Neely's Bar thing earlier in the game or not. It's the one downside to playing this sporadically. Because I sort of kind of mainlined all 4 of the original 4 when I played them off stream. There were no breaks.
Yeah, going to Neely's Bar is a good idea. No.
Oh, is it? Okay, I'll do that first then. Thank you. Oh, now, I know folks in the Discord will have probably already seen this, seeing as that's how I found out about it. And D, you will have at least seen the name / hyperlink for it, because I sent them to you. But somebody is making a Twin Peaks PSX fan game. And it looks pretty good. I kind of want to play it.
You're right. I did see the hyperlink for that.
I figured you hadn't clicked on it because you said nothing in response to it.
You know me so well.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're as bad as me when it comes to stuff like that. It takes me forever to... There was a hole here. It's gone now. If you really want to see Mary, you should just die. But you might be heading to a different place than Mary, James. I'd say the shitty little kid wrote that, but it's a bit too high up the wall for it to have been her unless she has a ladder in her pockets.
If you had come here earlier, that wouldn't be there. Or that wouldn't have been there.
Ah, no, we did come here earlier and it wasn't there, you're right. Because the whole thing was here and...
And that is one of the many small decisions that can have an impact on your ending.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Yep.
Does that mean I'm going to get a different ending this time?
There's a lot of tiny things in the game that can have an impact, like examining Angela's knife when you're carrying it in your inventory. Changes your ending as well. Or changes your ending weighting.
This knife?
Yeah, that one.
The blade is stained with something red. Probably jam. I bet she was making jam sandwiches. So I didn't do either of those things on my first playthrough. I vaguely remember you being quite surprised by the ending I got on my first playthrough. It's apparently not. Most people get a different ending. But I can't remember what the ending I got was called, so...
I would no longer have access to the messages, so I can't even look it up.
No, I know. Ah, here we go. Why am I skipping through it instead of reading it? Hang on. Sorry, everybody. I may or may not have been learning a new speedrun this past week while I've been cooped up in my office while the downstairs windows were being redone. And may have gotten into the habit of skipping through things. Oops. The learning is not going well, for the record, so you won't be seeing that speedrun anytime soon. I'm stuck. Perhaps you're a fool. The truth usually betrays people. Part of that abyss is in the old society. Key to the society is in the park, at the foot of the praying woman, inside of the ground, inside of a box. To open it, I need a wrench. My patient buried it there. I knew, but did nothing. It made me uneasy to have such a thing near. I wasn't looking for the truth. I was looking for tranquility. I also saw that thing. I fled, but the museum was sealed as well. Now no one dares to approach that place. If you still do not wish to stop, James, pray to the Lord to have mercy on your eternal soul. There we go. Right, so now we need to go to the park. What's the quickest way to do that?
You want to go on to Cat Street?
Yeah, I don't remember if I'll be able to go through this line here or if I've got to go somewhere else. Oh, there's no, we've got a tick over the question mark, so we did that already. Yeah, I guess we have to go that way. Or we could go back the way we came. And we'll try that. Look, more jam. Everybody here really likes jam sandwiches. It's definitely jam. So yeah, I've been trying to learn the speedrun for Signalis, but I'm stuck on the first boss. I have read through all of the posts on the Discord, and I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and I cannot figure out how to quick kill the first boss. It's really annoying me. Tried so hard. Just does not seem to work.
It's one of those things that once you've done it once, it's fine. You can do it every time. Just a little bit finicky to get the positioning and the timing right.
Yeah, and because the boss can spawn in slightly different positions in the arena.
And sometimes it just doesn't want to.
Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't want to, which seems to be the problem I'm having. Because I'm doing everything that it says to do, but it just doesn't work.
Sometimes you mash yourself up against the boss and it just doesn't want to do anything. It just stands there.
And then vomits on you. I mean, I have that effect on a lot of people. This way? This way.
Have you seen
Hmm.
the new trailer for Castlevania Nocturne?
No. Tell me more.
It's not new. It came out like 2 weeks ago, but
But I live under a rock.
it's very good. Very, very good.
I will take a look.
So obviously, it's based on everyone's favorite Belmont, Boy Richter. And instead of going with the traditional Castlevania storyline of somehow Dracula has returned,
Mm-hmm.
they seem to be going kind of bloodlines-y, kind of Ronda way. So they're setting
Okay.
it during the French Civil War.
Ooh. Lots
And
of fun to be had there.
the French Civil War is because of vampires. Of course.
Of course. Of course. Like,
But in the style of the Castlevania series, it looks very well animated, very well voice acted.
is it Adi Shankar behind it again?
I would assume so. I've not seen anything to say that it wouldn't be.
Awesome. Like, I know he doesn't do all the animation and everything by himself. It's a team, but his direction does lend a certain something to the series, I think. Wouldn't be surprised if the French won, what with all the garlic in their cuisine. See, I've been playing a fair bit of Midnight Suns recently, and Blade's approach to garlic amuses me in that. It doesn't repel him, because, you know, he's a vampire. He just really hates garlic breath. Okay, I have gone too far, but we did get some stuff off of that corpse, so it's worth it. God, this is a long road. I wasn't really thinking as I was jogging down it the first time, but now I've got somewhere I need to be. There we go. Look at that sign. It's locked.
They didn't have a
Oh,
graphic
we need to
design.
go to the park. We need to go to the park and get the key. What was that, D?
They clearly didn't have a graphic designer for that sign.
It's done in Microsoft Word art. That's a volunteer-run community centre sign if I've ever seen one. It really is, isn't it? Like, there's something just very welcoming about bad clip art posters that you see in community centres. I don't know what it is. Because I used to clean a It was technically a church, but it was more of a community centre style building, and they did a lot of community events. And every single event was run by a different person that was a member of the church. So every single poster on the front doors was a slightly different kind of badly edited clip art poster. It was great. Silent Hill could use some light. It's very bloody dark, isn't it, Waffle? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. We need to look for the crying woman or a praying woman. Ooh. Shotgun shells. Don't mind if I do. Now, Waffle, if I'm not mistaken, has been playing Broken Sword 5 recently. How are you getting on with it? You're probably further into it than I am, considering your streams tend to be quite a fair bit longer than mine. Also, you stop to chat less than I do. Oh. Ground is raised up only here. Could there be something under here? Will you dig? Yes. He's embracing his inner golden retriever. Finished it again, now a fair bit into Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, fair enough. How are you enjoying Baldur's Gate 3? Literally everybody I know has been playing it. Well, maybe not literally, but almost everybody I know has been playing it. Before D jumps in and goes, I haven't.
I was going to say absolutely nothing.
Sure. I haven't either. I played it. Yeah, me too.
It'd be nice to have that kind of free time.
That's exactly why I haven't bought it. Like, Slow was saying to me he was thinking about buying it, but he really wants the new Armored Core game. And when we were talking about it, I was like, yeah, there's no way you'd ever sacrifice your opportunity at playing more Armored Core for Baldur's Gate. Even if you really want to play Baldur's Gate. I'm also saving up for AC6. Yeah, that's fair. For anybody that does want the new Armored Core game, it is 13% off on fanatical.com. So that might help if folks need to budget accordingly, just to make it a little bit easier on your pockets. And no, they're not paying me to say that. I just really like their bundles. Wait, there's a Blasphemous sequel? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. You will not be seeing that on my channel.
I can't start playing any new games that are going to take more than 12 days because Blasphemous 2 comes out on the 24th.
So we best get Silent Hill 2 finished tonight then, because there's no way I'm going to be able to tear you away from Blasphemous for the next month or two. On that note, I best get on with it. I used the wrench. And we got...
a junkie spoon.
An old bronze key. I love Catholic Guilt Simulator. So do I, Rust, but I am so bad at it. Like, I am offensively bad at Blasphemous. I really, really want to play it. I really, really want to be good at it so that I can finish it, but I'm bad at it. So I just leave it to the professionals and watch them and live vicariously through them instead. Speaking of which, yeah. Dee's really good at Blasphemous.
No.
Oh, fuck off, Dee. You are a fantastic streamer as well, even if you are a little sporadic.
Randy
Thank you, GB10.
ever use a spell in any game. He gets through them.
Fair enough. What's the likelihood that you'll be streaming Blasphemous 2? Obviously, Zan will at some point. But what about you?
I mean, if I don't, I feel to see how the poor boy's going to make it through. Just make sure he's not here. Sorry, I'm allowed to say that. It depends entirely on whether or not the laptop will accept it.
Okay. Well, fingers crossed it does, because I would really like to see you play it. And it seems rude to insist that you stream your playthrough onto Discord for me. If you're already streaming it, you know?
I mean, it's not an impossible ask.
Well, that's a backup for if you don't end up streaming it on Twitch then.
I'll stream it to Discord and then you can stream it to Twitch.
I suppose that's one way around it. Antique looking bronze key. It was hidden behind one of those statues lined up in the park. Lots of useful information there that we definitely didn't already know. Okay, so we've got the key now. Right trigger still doesn't make James run.
Do we have the secret?
James strikes me as the kind of person that would have read The Secret, yes.
Does James strike you as an Urban Cookie Collective kind of fan, though?
No. No, he doesn't. Frustratingly enough, that is one track that isn't in my liked songs on Spotify. I need to fix that. Got a fuck ton of KLF in there, though. Right. Where was the Historical Society? It's this away! Okay, off we go again. Back the way we came. With a key this time. Really, Rust? Well, all the more reason for D to try and stream to Twitch, then. You're a bad influence, D.
I am that. Yep. I actually remember the run that Rust is talking about.
It's a bit sparse round here. I'm trying to get a good view of that signboard without getting murdered. But I can't. No. Your ad! You know, for a second when I looked at that, I thought it said you're dead. It was just like, holy shit, that's dark. But no, it's just advertising. Which, I suppose is even worse. Alan, please add advertisement. Yeah. Ooh. They missed. A little bit of risky behaviour there on James's part. Another sign of grief. Okay. We are into the Historical Society, which apparently I can't say tonight. Historical. And we can't steal anything. How disappointing. Check for any loot before we leave. Oh, what was that? There's nothing of particular interest inside the case. But there is something interesting here. You know, if I'm not mistaken, this piece of art turns up in the Dead by Daylight stuff for Pyramid Head as well.
This is the piece of art for Pyramid Head that's used in everything.
That would be why then. Titus. Honestly. Speaking of Metroidvanias, I recently ran into the artist behind the Ender Lilies OST. I'm rather delighted, as it is a rather beautiful and relaxing soundtrack. It is, isn't it? Ender Lilies is a really, really pretty game. I actually got a message from Steam to say that it's on special offer at the moment, and I am sort of tempted to pick it up, having watched D play it ages and ages ago now. But I don't know. What do you think, D?
You really should.
Okay.
It's a really good game. I kind of fell off it because in the space of 24 hours, we'd accidentally broke the speedrun and it became 100% RNG.
Yeah.
If you recall having to damage boost off a bird to skip the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're playing it normally,
Yep.
incredibly fun game.
Okay. Misty Day, Remains of the Judgment. It's him. A photo is hanging here. Wilt's coal mine. And have we've got a picture over there as well. There's a card here but no picture. There probably used to be a painting here. Waterfront landscape. And we can't look at the picture that's further up the wall there, so we can leave now. Ominous.
You know that saying that they have in like American national parks? It's like
Only you can
take
prevent
only
forest
memories.
fires?
No, it's like take only memories, leave nothing. That kind of crap.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
No one really thought about elephants, did they? When they came up with that slogan.
No, they didn't.
It's just been ever since you walked into the historical society. It's been all that's been in my mind.
Amazing.
Take only memories, leave only suction cup marks.
There is a photo of a deep, deep hole. What could this be? Photo of the director of the old Brookhaven Hospital. Looks like he was a famous person in town. A rather wholesome picture, that. Oh dear. Oh dear. A photo is hanging here. Brookhaven Hospital, 1880.
You serious?
There's nothing particularly special about this photograph. Well, they seem to like it. There's nothing useful written on them, okay? I got an obsidian goblet. That was tiny. Couldn't even fit a shot of absinthe in that. Time to go into the ominous hallway. Have two half shots then. Oh, so much effort though. You may as well just drink it out at the bottle. I mean, I say that about basically everything, so.
I think it's quite interesting how Silent Hill dishes out lore in terms of notes and things. There's no fluff. The only things you're allowed to read are things that are important. They're generally short and to the point.
Yeah.
And if it's not important, it says this isn't interesting enough to read.
Yeah.
Whereas you look at like Resident Evil, it's like Kev the janitor's diary, page 1 of 46.
Yeah. I mean, there is maybe one exception to that. Hello, Mazu. You've changed your name again. AD, you've got a contender for the most name changes.
Twitch can't hold us down.
I hope you're doing well, Mazu.
Hello there.
What were you
Hello,
thinking of as the
Farbuckler.
exception?
Oh, come on in. What was that, sorry, D?
What's the exception you're thinking of, and is it the rooftop note?
No, it wasn't the rooftop note, actually. It's something that hasn't come up yet, because it's not in this game.
Hello there.
And it's everybody's favourite thing. Or seems to be, at any rate. Hello, Longship. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Some kind of document is lying here. September 11th, 1820. Prisoner number C221. Can't read the rest. What is this? Now, is it that he can't read it because it's in cursive handwriting? Is it that it's damaged so badly that he can't read it? Or is he just largely illiterate?
You add the numbers from 1820, it makes 2001. How did they know? Konami Plan 9/11, and that note is evidence.
Uh-huh. Jamie got a hemorrhage mid-note. Yeah, exactly. Probably thinking about conspiracy theories doing that to him. That was not what I intended to do. But it worked. Okay, this way? Hey, look! It's the deep, dark hole that we saw the picture of. How convenient. The hole's dark and I can't see anything.
Rule 1 of Minecraft, don't dig straight down.
Yeah. We're going to jump down the hole and we'll hear a little oof, and then there'll be like a pipe and a bunch of med kits that will just sort of pop up briefly before they fall back down to bedrock.
Yeah, there's one square of water at the bottom of that.
So we're going for an achievement then, are we?
Just a little elevator.
James Sunderland fell to their death. There is exactly one square of water at the bottom of this.
He's fine.
And now James begins his Sadako Yamamura arc. So somewhere in this wall, it's just a wall.
Well.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Damn it, D. It'd be impossible to climb this. There's a bit of the wall that you can interact with, I think. Or maybe you just have to hit it.
That sounds like copium. You're trapped here.
This is where the game ends. We're gonna beat the wall up a bit.
I want to make a joke, but I'd have to ask you a question that would. I need information from you to make the joke, and it would spoil it. So.
Oh, now I'm intrigued.
How long did it take Sadako to die?
That depends on if you're talking about in the movie or in the book, but we'll go with the movie because that's the one everyone knows. 7 days.
Okay. So you know how in Metal Gear Solid 3, you just leave your game running for a while, the end boss will
Yeah.
die of old age. Well, if you leave James at the bottom of that well for 7 days, you do get a secret ending.
You know what? If they'd done that, if you could move your system clock forward 7 days and get a special ending if you're in the well, that would be fucking amazing. But I know that that's not true. There is a special ending for this game because this is one of the ones with a UFO ending.
There are 2. I think this
Two-
game has the most endings of
Reasonable.
all. Because it's like 8 or something.
Okay, so I know what 2 of them are, but they're like normal, serious endings. So I don't know about any. Oh, I vaguely remember this room.
There was a new ending added to Director's Cut.
Oh,
And then there's also obviously the dog ending, which everyone knows about. And separate from the dog ending is the UFO ending. And then there's 3 normal endings and a new Game Plus exclusive ending. That's 7?
that's quite a few. I haven't actually. Does it count as DLC? It's not the director's. Is it the director's cut actually? There's like a second bit that you can play that I've not played yet. Like I've only played the main game. What's it called?
So that's the extra ending.
That's where the extra ending is. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not played that at all. So. I'm twapped. Press the switch, but nothing happens.
Imagine if there was a secret ending in Signalis that no one had discovered yet. How crazy would that be?
Have they actually? Because wasn't there was like a note that couldn't be picked up in one of the first person sequences? Has somebody figured out how to pick that up yet?
I'm pretty sure someone's been in that cave and you can't actually touch the note.
Oh, okay.
It's been out long enough now that people have tore apart all the code. Which is a shame. You can't hide things in games these days.
D, how do I get out of this room? I don't remember.
You don't. The end.
Helpful. Ooh. Can I use this? Oh, there we go. I changed the light's battery. I knew I was missing something that made the bugs come out.
Yay. This puzzle's also random every time.
Yeah. I can't remember if we have anything in our inventory, any memos or anything like that help us solve it, though. Or if we just have to guess.
Nope, you just have to guess.
Oh, great.
You're lucky because you get 3 numbers. When Flint did this last night, he only had 2 buttons highlighted. Right. Han,
Mm-hmm.
what you doing?
Oh. It's the ones that have been pressed the most. Not what I intended to do. I did this last time I played this as well. There we go. Yeah, the first time I played this, I saw that keypad and thought that the rubbed out numbers were basically unusable, so I didn't touch them. So thank you for catching me there. Well.
It's okay. I know your world's just been turned upside down, so... Can't keep getting away with this.
I'm half expecting David Bowie to come out and start rotating his balls at me. That won't get us banned from Twitch, right?
I mean, if it would, I don't think there's a worse way to get banned, a better way to get banned.
True. Only if it's Bowie from the scenes after he put the cup on. Fair. Before you're done, after you're fine. Yeah. Fair. Fun fact about the, believe the correct term is orb juggling. That wasn't actually being done by him. It was being done by a very stealthily placed hand model, who is a professional orb juggler. So they'd literally have scenes where Bowie would be stood like this and the juggler would put his arms through the gaps and do the juggling without being able to see what he was doing.
I can't believe
Mm.
David Bowie has been in 2 movies featuring hand models.
Zoolander?
But why male models?
Do I have a key for this?
You do.
It's this key, isn't it? Opening the door right underneath you, that seems like a sensible plan. Oh good, he stepped backwards.
Have you met James?
He's very clever. Can't tell how far the blackness stretches. Will you go down? He does, doesn't he, Tidders? Well, shit, said
I think they
James.
missed a golden opportunity to have him do like a weird debt and then a camera rotate. So instead of falling, gravity just shifts. But it's fine.
Oh, it's this time.
Killing a person ain't no big deal. Just put the gun to their head. Pow.
Yep. He's gonzo.
You killed him? But it wasn't my fault. He made me do it.
Calm down, Eddie. Tell me what happened.
That guy, he had it coming. I didn't do anything. He just came after me. Besides, he was making fun of me with his eyes, Like that other one.
Just for that, you killed him?
What do you mean, just for that?
Eddie, you can't just kill someone because of the way they looked at you.
Oh yeah? Why not? Till now I always let people walk all over me. Just like that stupid dog. He had it coming too.
Eddie.
I was just joking, James. He was dead when I got here, honest. Anyway, I gotta run.
You're going out there alone?
Yeah.
That's your biggest
Eddie?
problem with this, James?
I think Eddie's one of my favourite characters in Silent Hill.
Like, ever?
This is fucking political. Everything's
Hello, Cypher.
political.
Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Any particular reason for that, Dee?
He's just so interesting, so over the top.
Utterly unhinged.
Yep. It's probably between Eddie and Jasper. Surely, because man, Jasper can chuck a chalky milk.
Yes, he can. I'm going to have to get in a stock of chalky milk for when we get round to Silent Hill 4. We will all have to chug when the time is nigh. It's only right and proper.
I'll swap my rum for vodka.
I've just realised where we are in the game and have remembered a message I sent you at a point during this area when I was playing this for the first time. Okay, this one has to go. Purely because I need to read. There are documents on the desk. They've got nothing to do with me, though. Oh, okay. I don't need to read. A blackboard. Whatever was written on it is all faded and I can't read it.
See, the documents on the desk could have the security codes for every single cell in this prison. But James is like, not my
Yeah, they're
problem.
nothing to do with me, yeah. Yeah. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Not my monkey containment facility. Okay? We got a map of the prison. Nothing to do with me again.
It's like one of my RimWorld colonies.
Should I be concerned?
It's efficient to store people in tiny rooms.
Are you sure you were playing RimWorld and not Prison Architect?
Yeah, my prison architect's full of open greenery.
Ah, you make category D prisons, do you? Ideally, we don't want anything to do with prisons. That is true, but we always end up stuck in a prison in Silent Hill. Hospitals and prisons are a thing that Silent Hill loves.
And prisms. I guess Pyramid Head.
Yeah, I got you, D. I decided not to dignify that one with a response.
I think that's quite cute of you. Sorry, am I being too obtuse now?
There you go. Have your bad joke cookie.
So stupid.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't realise there was someone in here. That's it, you have a wiggle. I want to pick the first aid kit up, that's all. Will you leave me alone? Please. Now I can pick the first aid kit up. I'm trying so hard to be non-lethal in this run. And you're making it so fucking difficult.
Ian, I have to agree with you. Some people may call them prisoners. I prefer organ donors.
How delightfully horrific. Thank you for the hydrate, Mom. There's a magazine here. Never seen it before. It's probably a locally published magazine. Toluca Lake, the town's main tourist attraction. This clear, beautiful lake has another side as well. It may seem like just a typical ghost story that you might find in any number of old towns across the country. But in this case, the legend is true. On a fog-bound November day in 1918, the Little Baroness, a ship filled with tourists, failed to return to port. Okay, I think I just realised something. Not to do with this game, but to do with a different game in the Silent Hill franchise. Which you will not get to see on stream unless somebody can help me work some magic to make it work. Anyway, back to the game. A newspaper article from back then simply says it most likely sunk for some reason. Despite an extensive police search, not a single fragment of the ship nor any of the 14 bodies of passengers or crew has ever been recovered to this day.
It most likely sunk for some reason is the most accurate description of any nautical disaster ever.
Yep. In 1939, an even stranger incident occurred. There are many pages torn out.
War in Europe.
Many corpses rest at the bottom of this lake. Their bony hands reach up towards the boats that pass overhead. Perhaps they reach for their comrades. The game that I need magic to make work is Silent Hill Arcade. Some absolute fucking legend managed to make it work on Windows 10. So it's an arcade cabinet game. It was exclusively available in arcade cabinets and never released on any consoles, never released on PC. But it was developed and released in arcade cabinets that were running Windows 95, but a very specific, uniquely designed version of Windows 95. So some bright spark managed to rip a copy of it and turn it into a Windows 10 Service Pack 2, I want to say, compatible game. But it literally only works on that specific service pack of that specific version of Windows 10 as long as you have the exact correct versions of drivers and stuff installed. So it does not work on my PC, because my PC has had multiple security updates and been upgraded to Windows 11. Loads of people have tried to get it working, but it just fucking doesn't. But I really want to play it. Apparently it's awful. But it's set on a tourist cruise ship on Toluca Lake, which I think is probably that boat that sank. And it's a rail shooter. So you can imagine what kind of game it is in comparison to, this. It sounds fucking awful. I was actually going to have it as an incentive. When we had the big birthday stream, I think it was, for charity, and we had an incentive for changing the costumes of the Resi 4 characters. I was actually going to have an incentive that if we hit a certain amount of money for charity, I was going to play Silent Hill Arcade, but I couldn't get it working in time. There's a Lupin light gun game that is probably leagues better than that, and whilst that is probably the case, you fuckers like making me play bad Silent Hill games. I mean, we're not playing a terrible Silent Hill game right now.
When have we ever made you play a bad Silent Hill game?
When, I wonder? And who could have done that? Couldn't possibly have been any of my mods.
I'm just going to completely derail this conversation and say I love the confidence that James has when he looks at that magazine and says, "I've never seen this magazine before. It must
It
be
must be locally published." Yeah. Hey, Senna, welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
He knows his magazines.
Okay, when I say you fuckers in reference to Chat Rocket, it doesn't necessarily include everybody in chat, but there is a good portion of chat, and they know who they are, who are included in that. You are not Rocket, you're fine. You only delight in my suffering some of the time. Okay, I think we've got everything we can from there.
Did you just say you were going to play the Sufferer?
No, I didn't. Don't get any ideas. We need to turn around. There's a couple of doors I didn't try up there, but we'll deal with them in a minute. Here it is. So I'll explain this properly when we get to the point where we're solving this. But this area of Silent Hill 2 was the area that cemented to me that these are just point and click adventure games, really. They're point and click adventure games with additional violence. And I'm okay with that. Especially as the violence is kind of optional most of the time. Point and click adventure, James. I mean, he does look like George Stobart. He's even got the same colour jacket and the same, like, outfit setup as George does in Broken Sword 2. Just saying. Just saying. James Sunderland, near Stobart. Yep, exactly. Right. We've got doors through there to look at now. So this one? Nope, too far. Headcanon accepted. Oh, hey, Slow. Hang on a second, folks. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, where were we? What was I doing before I got distracted? That's right. I was going through this door. Not this door. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Broken Sword 6 Silent Hill will be very entertaining. This is very true. Okay, right. So I'm going to turn around. I'm going to go through the first door. There we go. God, that was hard work. Before you got distracted, you were chasing a squirrel. I mean, not beyond the realms of possibility for me. Lock is broken. Boo. Okay, so we can't go that way.
I think one of the things I appreciate most about Silent Hill is that you're looking at that map.
Mm.
It's a lot of doors. And you know that there's going to be like 3 tops you're actually going to be able to go into.
Yeah. Which is exactly how we find ourselves at the moment. Oh, look, there's one of the ones I had to kill. Well, I didn't have to kill that one. There was nothing for me to read in the end. Can't open it. Can't open it. Can't open it. Oh, this one's open.
You missed a cell right at the start.
Did I? Thank you.
It's locked, but it won't
Can't
be
open
marked
it.
off on your map.
Thank you. Map completion is very important to me. Oh, hello. Can't get me from over there, can you? Suck it. Books are scattered all over the bed and floor. On Sacrifice and the Art of Demon Summoning. Tome of the Seer. The Feast of the Succubi. The Fallen Angels of Mercy and Favor. I guess I shouldn't worry about these too much.
These all sound like terrible 99p Kindle sex books.
They do, don't they? So one's been to their local goth shop. It certainly seems that way. I got a wax doll. James has also been to his local goth shop.
God, we hope that that's wax.
Black Magic from the Abyss. Resurrection of the Dead. The Chronicle of Agrippa. Manuscript of the Iron Rings. I guess I shouldn't worry about these too much. I'd worry about the ominous growling, demonic voice. Okay, that's just more books. Yeah, all the same books. But yeah, this isn't worrying in the slightest to find in a prison cell. Definitely not. Oh. Almost. Looks like the lock is broken and I can't open it. Okay. Eat. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Look, you're in my way. Thank you. There are blood-stained clothes here. Lock's broken.
Can I put same clothes? Zangetsu. Miriam.
It's a selection of different things. It's for the prison cosplay competition. Okay, so we've got some art supplies in here. Keep your eyes open for a painting of Sissel, everybody. That's not a painting of Cecil. As in cosplaying as a prison? I mean, I'm pretty sure the thing we're in is cosplaying as a prison, yes, but it wasn't quite what I meant.
Most of the ones in America are cosplaying in prisons, so...
Accurate. 436 people at a recital. That's a very specific amount of people to be at the recital. Burning Man. It's a little on the nose. Will be a painting of Sir George Stobbart. I still can't believe he's legitimately a knight. Superman! Woman in flight. Close enough. That's Burning Man again. That's the recital one. I think that's everything then. Yeah. I mean, true, Tidders. True. Can't open it. There we go. Got the tablet of the oppressor. In the perfect place as well. There are magazines here. Nothing of particular interest.
Goddamn right, hobby. And you would know, James.
That was really weird. There we go. Couldn't get out for a second. Can't open it. Can't open it. Can't open it. Did I miss any? I did not. Now it's unlocked. You found the English Constitution. Yes, yes, I did. Okay, so there was... Oh, they're blocked off, though, so that's fine. I missed one door over there. I've got to go and inspect that one door, otherwise it will bug me. It's broken. I'm sorry for subjecting you all to my map completionist, and I can't help myself. Okay. So I think that's... Besides the room that I went into and went, nope. That's everything. Better to be a completionist than miss things. How many tablets? 2. Oppressor and Gluttonous Pig.
Okie doke.
I think there's another one somewhere, isn't there? I don't remember. Oh, I think I know where it is. And seeing as I've been almost everywhere, can we go in there actually? Did I miss that? That should be this way. Is it this door? Yeah. Lock is broken. Okay. So Gluttonous Pig was in here at the back of the room. Oppressor was in one of the prison cells. I think, if I remember rightly, the last one is... The last one is... Oh, it might actually be out there. only one way to find out.
Not that way.
Not that way.
No.
Thank you.
Just let's see if you have a lot of time.
Okay, cool. Tell me which way to go.
That was a big room that you were going to go into.
Mm-hmm. So it's not
there's-
that way then.
There's a large group of doors that you have access to that you've not checked.
Oh, so there is. Thank you. Now am I going the right way? I am. This one? This one. Oh, hello. Excuse me, you're blocking a door. Thank you. Can't open it. Fuck. All of this indiscriminate murder for nothing. Here it is. There's the missing one. The tablet of the seductress. Did I pick it up? I did. Okay. Excuse me. One might say that indiscriminate murder is counterproductive even. Yes and no. Okay. Now we can go that way. Please excuse any weird noises you can hear in the background. That's just Porthos doing another piece of performance art with his bedding. Oh. Excuse me. You're in my way. Thank you. Oh. You are also in my way. Thank you. There we go. He's an artiste. He is. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but... So what he's trying to do is he's got like a single solid piece, which is his bed, which has got raised edges. And then he's got my old weighted blanket, which he stole, and 2 cushions, and a stuffed bear. And he's trying to fold one edge of the bed over on top of the weighted blanket instead of just using a cushion to get the same effect. And he knows he's being talked about. Duo, hello! Welcome in. How you doing, buddy? Folks, if you are not already following Duos, you really should. Fantastic speedrunner. And looks really good in a maid outfit. Yes, I saw those pictures. Actually, I was watching your RTA Japan practice run as well. It was really, really cool. And your commentator did a fantastic job. Here we go. I do not like that noise. I do not like that noise one bit. It makes me very nervous. I give you blood to atone for the 3 sins. Yeah, this is fine. I'm okay with this turn of events. Gribbly noises, yeah. I just don't like the fact that it sounds like it's running towards me and is about to beat me the fuck up. No, I'm trying to read a puzzle here. Leave me alone.
Just pretend it's the horse from Castlevania 64. Then no one will ever be scared of it again.
I still will. Gonna get bodied by the puzzle. Yeah, that's the problem. Actual run is on Monday night, Tuesday morning, so best of luck to me. Indeed. Best of luck, Duo. I hope it goes well. I don't know if I'll be able to watch because Monday night, Tuesday morning for you is very different for me, and I may either be at work or asleep. But yeah, if I can, I'll pop in and watch. And either way, best of luck. Sending you new PB vibes for it.
Get nice and moist for me, won't you?
Thank you for the hydrate, Torpor. That was well timed. It's written on top of the engraving. Beneath the engraving are 3 square depressions. Oh, it's time for a stretch as well,
Remember,
is it?
kids, it's important to get your 3 square depressions a day.
Oh, believe me, I am way beyond 3 square depressions a day. I inserted the tablet of the oppressor. Oh, I need to not be in that menu when I do that. I inserted the tablet of the gluttonous pig. I quite like that piggy drawing. I think it's cute.
It's Ganon.
We'll go to the left this time. Whatever 3 a.m. Japan time is for you. Oh, fuck, I don't know. I should know this. I have Japanese colleagues.
Your health's looking a little bit sketchy there, Chief.
I know. I'll deal with it in a minute. I inserted the tablet of the seductress.
Unless, of course, you're doing it intentionally.
That was a good noise. I was not doing it intentionally. I just couldn't be bothered to deal with it, which is the story of my life.
Same.
There we go. Fixed it. It's not like I didn't have enough first aid kits. It's just Barry. Good old hanging Barry. Seen as, yeah. This is, this is what we've been putting the tablets on. He was fixing the lights. Yes, definitely. Can't remember if there's anything else in here, like things worth picking up, so I'm just going to do a quick sweep of the room. Don't think there is.
Yeah, there is literally nothing.
Nothing.
At all. Except for the thing.
I put them in the wrong order. Oops. I fell. Didn't actually know you could do that. So let me take them. No. So I guess they're fine the way they are. And we'll leave. I got a horseshoe.
Yay.
Duo, you dropped a shoe. Hanging? Check. No worries. Please return to me, thanks. I'll post it to you. Once we get out of prison. Okay, now we get to go and do the other puzzle, don't we?
Yeah.
It wasn't this way. I tried to escape quickly, which doesn't work when your command of the map is bad. Excuse me. You are in my way. Back up. Back up. I'm sorry. There we go. Hello, Pom. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. We are honking grand. Thank you very much. Where was it? I didn't actually interact with it, so it's not appearing on the map. Is it here? Or was it in the next corridor? It must be the next corridor. Okay. I know where I need to go, I think. This way? Here we go. There's a cover on the ground, but I can't open it. There's only a depression left where there was probably once a handle. Oh, I need something else first. What was it? So we melt the wax doll. No, we don't melt the wax doll. We need something else as well. What have I forgotten? What have I missed? There is only a depression left. Wow, I feel called out. Yeah. Fucking mood titters.
Question before you do this. Did you get your reflay?
My what?
Did you acquire a reflay?
I don't think so. What have I missed?
Acquired, but in case you wanted the rifle.
Where is it? Because I think I missed it on my original playthrough anyway, so... Don't know where it is.
It is nearby. Yeah, bring up your map.
Not with that button, I won't. Yep. See, now it's marked on the map.
As see the on the left hand side, see the two rooms that are joined, just like
These two.
northwest of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the one with the adjoining door, that top one, in there.
Okie doke.
In there is a rifle.
So it's this away. Yes, this way. And then this a door. And that a door. Oh shit, I completely missed it. It's right there. Or is it? No?
Sure looks like it's right there.
This may be why I missed it last time.
Yeah, can't help you here. Literally, you should be able to just take it.
As in life, I'm too short to reach it. Game, can has rifle, please, please. No rifle for Hob?
Okay, I've looked this up.
Mm-hmm.
Go through the far door, take the handgun bullets, grab the shotgun shells and rifle shells in the cabinet, then take the hunting rifle off the gun rack. That's it. It just says take the rifle.
It's a decorative rifle. Ah, fuck it. Rifle, come here, I have treats. If only that worked. Tasty, tasty munitions. Okay, right. Now I need to figure out the order to do things for this. Put the wax doll. Okay, we have to melt it first. So do we do all three together? And then into the hole? There we go. That's how you do it. And this was the point when I realised that Silent Hill is just a point-and-click adventure game with additional violence. Because we wandered around, we picked up all sorts of random shit, and then we applied it to a door to make the door open. We're Guybrush Threepwood, but less charming. James is diving into another hole. More traumatized. Yeah. Instead of, like, going into a nightmare realm, well, up until recently, Guybrush just compartmentalizes all of his trauma into a fantasy land. Technically, yes, so Resident Evil, also point-and-click adventure game series. Just with additional shooting.
Most horror games are just point-and-click adventure games.
Yeah, that's fair.
Especially once we get to more modern examples, like everything that came after Amnesia.
There are quite a lot of more modern, what I would term pure point-and-click adventure games in the sort of horror sphere. Tales from Candleforth being a very recent example that I'm very much looking forward to playing when the full game comes out. Did that just move, or was it only my imagination? Well, you did walk into it, James. Corpse smells nauseatingly of rotten flesh, as you would expect from a corpse. There's
One of my
something in the
favourite
hole.
point-and-click horror games is a game called Scratches, which has since been delisted from Steam for some reason.
Oh, okay. To be fair, Amnesia is barely a game. Well, that's one of the early walking simulators, isn't it? Technically. I didn't play much of Amnesia, I've got to admit. I do need to get round to playing them all at some point. It's all dismembered. No, I can't look anymore. Oh dear. Horrible smell is coming from the hole. A horrible smell is coming from the hole. We got blood there, which isn't good. Don't have a map of this area. Do have a map of this area, though. So I'm going to check these doors before I go through there. Yeah. So we can literally only go one way. And look! It's another hole. This one's slightly fleshier than the last one. Oh, people tell me that all the time, Gibraltar. And frankly, humans are terrible. this corpse into this hole? That's such a strange sentence. There's a hole in the floor. I can't see the bottom. That hasn't stopped you before, James. How far does this thing go? Will we go down? Into the fleshy hole. This feels, like... I know I mentioned I'd been replaying Signalis earlier, but... revisiting Silent Hill 2, having only recently revisited Signalis, is reminding me just how much they cribbed from this for Signalis.
Silent Hill
It's
2
made for
stole
you.
a hell of a lot. And they don't even once make an overt references to Canalis as a way of saying thank you.
I don't have a map of this area. Yeah, we jumped into a slightly fleshy deep dark hole, Tidders. And hey look, another hole. James just jumping down all the holes today. Another hole. Do I really have to drop through it? Well, you can't turn round now, can you? Off he goes. Ah, a hole within a hole. Within a hole within a hole, yes. Yasutaka Suzui would be proud. Go on, into the hole with you. Yes, exactly. And today, James is learning the definition of oubliette. And I'm feeling quite proud of myself because I've made 2 Japanese literature references in a single stream. That's good going for me. Technically everything is a hole. Except for the things that are not. James so busy looking at the rifle shells on the floor that he didn't notice the elevator door closing behind him. Got shotgun shells. Ooh, piece of candy. I said technically. Yeah, true. You did, Rust. You did. So I think we're making reasonably good progress through things. Don't think we've got that much left, do we, Dee? Before we can get
we're
onto
about
the third
two-
one.
So we're about 2/3 of the way through.
Yeah, okay, that's not so bad. Okay. Just gonna have a little save. Oh, God, I remember this bit. I don't remember how to get through it, but I remember it. Oh, actually,
Oh, you'll be fine.
I think I need something from up here first. Oh, no. You have 2 ladders you can use. They're roughly the same place. So, yeah, you've basically got 2 layers to this labyrinth. I got the great knife. I like using the great knife, but I'm very, very bad at it. But so you folks can enjoy it. Look, Ma, I'm Pyramid Head. There you go. Great knife? I don't know. It looks kind of mid to me. I know, right?
It's not a knife, it's a spoon.
I see you've played Knifey Spoony before. Palm, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Soul. That's so kind of you. Thank you very much.
Solo Flemon has been a sub for 10 months. Very naughty, Pomditera gifted a tier 1 sub to Soul off Lemon. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Oh, thank you very much, Palm. That's so kind of you. Ah, this is the one I was looking for. This will probably be a lot easier for me this time than it was the first time through. Because on the first time through, I thought I had to kill everything. Now I just run past things. Oh yeah, there's this freaky puzzle box thing here. We're going to leave it be for now. I'm going to go this way. We got a door here, but it's sort of blocked off. So we go back in here. And we go look at the freaky puzzle box. I cannot remember the solution to this puzzle. I don't know if it's random. I'm sure Dee will tell me if it is. It's random! Yay! I think that's how it was before, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Nope, not back that way. This way. I did it! Yes!
You're alive! Maria, I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt bad?
Not at all, silly.
Maria? That thing, it stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator, and then...
James, what are you talking about?
Just before. Don't you remember?
Yes, Soul, this is the replacement wife service.
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always
Aldi's own brand
forgettable.
Mary.
Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So, you're Maria?
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
I don't know.
Come and get me. I can't do anything through these bars.
Okay. Stay right there. I'll be there soon.
That's part of the reason I don't like her. Also, fantastic artist and streamer, Oh That's Raspberry, did a brilliant comic about this scene. Where instead of going, I'll see what I can do, James goes, well, your arms fit. And you know what? Not wrong. Okay, so we got through that a lot quicker than I expected us to, which is nice. You still with us, Dee? You're very quiet.
I'm here.
You're here. Hi. That's not a healthy noise. I've got a wire cutter. Yay! Now we go back the way we came. I literally spent like an hour doing this in my first playthrough. Just trying to figure out the maze and the weird head cube puzzle. This way? Not this way.
Yeah, I mean, the map doesn't really help, does it?
No. No, it doesn't.
A fun fact about that map.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't pick up the map in the prison, you don't have a map here.
Oh, really? Well. Okay. I remember actually Googling stuff for this little bit, because there is somebody in that underground bit that we do not want to meet. And I got very, very scared when I saw them. I think they're in this underground bit, actually, that we've not got to yet. It was that one. Excuse me. There we go. So I know you have your opinions on this game, Dee.
Mm-hmm.
But do you have a particular part of it that you quite like? That you prefer? Like a favourite bit? I know it's difficult when it's not a favourite game, but
Probably the first part of the game, I would say.
so we're beyond the bit that you enjoy then?
Yeah, we're into what I feel is always the weakest part of Silent Hill, which is trying to make the late game interesting to play through. Silent Hill 1 and 2 both did a very bad job of it. In my opinion.
I think that's fair. There's a lot to love about Silent Hill 1, in my opinion. But I can see why you'd feel that way.
The only real tools they had at their disposal were throw you into places with no map and roll lots of enemies at you.
Yeah. Okay, so if we go...
But then I'm also a hypocrite because I don't have that complaint about Signalis.
See, I don't think, and maybe this is just me, but I don't think Signalis really suffers from it in the same way that these do. Like, it feels like everything in Signalis is actually either developing the universe or the characters in a meaningful way. Whereas I don't necessarily feel that way about some of the choices that have been made in this. I still really, really like this game. But I have a bias. And I'm very aware of that. I'm also very lost. Ah, here we go. I think this is where I need to be. I think.
This is where you got the great knife.
Yeah. Okay, it's not where I need to be. I need to be over here, don't I? This is why I ended up Googling this. It's so easy to get turned around. Especially if you're like me and get lost in simple, non-maze-like locations. Okay, so we're back here again. Where does this put me? This puts me here. And that puts me there. Okay. That puts me somewhere I haven't been, or that there is no map for, so this feels like it's the right way.
Map of this area gets drawn as you explore it.
Which means
Yeah,
I've not been
here.
this way yet.
Yep.
Excuse me. There we go. That's a dead end. Okay. Okay, now we're going the right way. Excuse me. Sort of. Hopefully. Okay. Come up here. There's a thing for us to pick up. Bullets!
Almost there. Yeah, Palm, I believe that's correct. Deadly Premonition did not have combat. It was forced to be included in the game. A fact that I often attribute to Silent Hill, which is wrong, because it's actually Deadly Premonition.
Oh. Admittedly, the combat in Silent Hill does feel, in the first one at least, it does feel like it was sort of shoehorned in at certain points.
Yeah, I feel like Deadly Premonition would work better if it was allowed to just be Twin Peaks the game.
Mm.
And not Twin Peaks the Silent Hill.
Fair. There he goes. Just taking him off of his patrol route there. Oh, lordy, coming. Don't think we've been up this one. We have not. This was the correct way. There's a newspaper on the ground.
Remember and drop your glow stick so everyone else knows that you've been this way.
Oh, man. You know, I'm glad there's not a completely unkillable miner just knocking around in the labyrinth that I've just been through, because that would make this game completely unplayable for me. I did have a lot of fun with Labyrinthine. I do think we should play it on stream sometime. Just maybe not the last level.
It sure was a game.
It sure was. Hey, we beat it. It was stressful and took us a couple of attempts, but we beat it.
When you say last level, do you mean the mine or do you mean the next bit?
I mean the mine. What I would consider the last proper level. Stained with something that looks like blood and is partially illegible. That's the first time he's referred to the red substance as something that looks like blood. Every other time it's been something red, which suggests to me that he knows what blood looks like and that everything else has not been blood. Ergo, my strawberry jam theory is correct. The beau, a man later identified as Thomas Oro, lumberjack, Ag 39, was discovered in the lying fa.
The booty.
Ah, it's an article about pirates. Of course. You lying fa, indeed. The probable cause of death, as multiple stab wounds to the front of the neck and the left side of the torso by a sharp-edged weapon. The estimated E of death was somewhere between 11 p and 12:30 midnight. Due to signs of struggle in the room and the lack of a murder weapon, police are concerning this a homicide and have opened a murder investigation.
Oh, clearly it wasn't committed by a cop.
Definitely not. Furthermore, given the fact that the cash in the room was untouched and Mr. Oro had a history of drunkenness and violence, the Pollock act that Tiv was not robbery of crime or eon. Wow. I feel like I've learned a lot from this article.
Would you like to go ahead and explain that one?
Well, honestly, the first time I read this and rereading it now, I'm a little surprised that a journalist was allowed to publish that level of detail on an ongoing investigation. But, you know, maybe that's just me reading too much into shit. So they're basically saying that this guy
Who's this guy?
was a violent drunk. Mr. Oro, apparently. Jono says ACAB and fuck their NDAs. See, I see what you're saying there, Tidders, but shit like this is why serial killers in the 60s and 70s got away with it for so long, because too much information went into basically out into the public, and they were able to keep track on what was going on in their own investigations. Which is why you do not do that. Also, Gibraltar, thank you for the treat for me and for the treat for Chibitan that you just put in. The treat for me is a little gummy tortoise. Hey, Tort! I promise I didn't just eat you. That would have been really bad. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, Pom's redeemed a treat for DMAC as well.
Much appreciated.
You know what that means, D?
Rum o'clock.
Indeed. What kind of rum have you got today? Haven't asked you yet.
Yeah, cheap. Cheap stuff. Sour Jerry.
Right. No wrong with a bit of Jerry.
So, Tommy, do you know who the murder victim is?
Thomas or Lumberjack. Who is it?
Thomas or Roscoe? Suffered multiple stab wounds, and we know another character called a Roscoe, who's been seen multiple times playing with a knife.
Do we? Is that her
Angela's dead.
surname? Oh. Neat. Gee, I wonder what happened then. So, with that bit of information, because I didn't realise that was her surname, thank you, Dee. If we scroll through to this bit, here we go. So, history of drunkenness and violence. 3 guesses who that got directed at. That little bit at the bottom there, of crime or eon, probably a crime of passion. They don't think it was a robbery. Usually in cases of crimes of passion, family are the first people that they investigate.
And now we can take that knowledge into the next room.
Yes, we can. Thank you for that. Content warning, folks. Oh, no worries at all, Hans. You take care. Thank you for being here today. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I need a gun for this. If it lets me go. Okay, my health's fine. Question, D. If I use Angela's knife, is that going to have any effect either on my ending or on the speed with which I defeat this boss?
You cannot use the knife as a weapon.
Oh.
And you cannot use the knife as a use action on Abstract Daddy. As nice as that would be. As a
That would be very flavourful.
an alternative kill. Yeah.
Oh! I did manage to pick up the hunting rifle.
Because you're on New Game Plus, maybe you already had it and that's why it wouldn't let you pick it up.
Maybe. Oh! I'm on New Game Plus.
That's why you've got the Obsidian Goblet. And some other things.
Like the chainsaw! Oh, shit. It appears to be a little bit slow. Yeah. Too slow. Potentially. Oh no. Yeah, no, too slow. Too slow. Let's get some healing and then we'll put the shotgun on. I should have enough shells for this. Yeah. Rip and tear until it's done. If the chainsaw was faster, I would.
And, as far as the boss fight goes, I don't think we have to go too far to spell out the very subtle imagery in this room.
Oh yeah, super subtle. Oh. Huh, that was interesting. I was pressing the run button, not the shoot button then. There we go.
Are you okay?
No. No, she's not. Good on you, girl. You fucking tell him.
Angela, relax.
Don't order me around!
I'm not trying to order you.
So what do you want then?
I don't know, she seems fine.
Oh, I see. You're trying to be nice to me, right?
Yes?
I know what you're up to. It's always the same. You're only after one thing.
No, that's not true at all.
Yeah, he's after Maria.
Lie. Go ahead and say it. Or you could just force me. Beat me up like he always did.
Pancakes? I like
You don't
pancakes.
care about yourself anyway.
I prefer waffles.
Disgusting pig.
Angela,
Don't touch me! You make me sick.
Angela needs some time. And a lot of therapy. Ooh, second
You
breakfast.
said your wife Mary was dead, right?
yes. She was ill.
Liar! I know about you. You didn't want her around anymore. You probably found someone else.
About that.
That's ridiculous. I never.
Oh, we can't pick the TV up. I like how every time we have an encounter with Angela, she gets really angry at us, leaves the room, and then very carefully shuts the door as she storms out. Oh, this
That was
puzzle.
an experience.
It was, wasn't it? Gotta respect the fleshlight room. I mean, we don't have to respect it. Dead men, swinging in a tree. How many dead men do you see? Tongue turned blue and face gone grey. Watch them as they twist and sway. The first one killed the butcher man, then cooked him in the frying pan, served him to his hungry guests, and gave them seconds on request. The next one, with his smile and sweets, stole poor children off the streets. To men who dressed unsavoury, he sold them into slavery. Breaking into a home at night, the thief, he had a nasty fright, filled his foolish head with ale, woke in the morn in the county jail. The artist with his daunting skill tried his hand at painting bills, but caught in rain he was undone when the ink he'd used did start to run. With promises of great return, taking gold he did not earn, bundled it up out of sight, quietly slipped off into the night. 3 houses into ashes burned, the sheriff with no place to turn, did spy a stranger to his town, locked him up and beat him down. Dead men, swinging in a tree. How many dead men do you see? 6 feet long and 6 men wide, round their necks the noose be tied. What a lovely lullaby. It's great, isn't it?
This new Taylor Swift album is fucking weird.
I don't know, it could be a Carly B side. Side note, I fucking love Beach House.
It's very good.
Just, you know, casual organ harvesting joke at the end as well.
I didn't realise until we were doing that puzzle that you're on not hard puzzle difficulty.
I think I'm on normal for the puzzle difficulty and easy for everything else.
Yeah. So a lot of the puzzles I said were random are not random on normal. They're only random on hard.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. So most of the puzzles you've done have been, I would say most. There's like 2 or 3 that have been the same as they would have been.
Fair enough. His face is covered with a piece of paper. There's something written on it. This man was hanged for the crime of swindling. Justice and revenge have been served. Sorry, D, you were going to say.
I'm just going to say the easy, normal, and hard versions of this puzzle are all very, very different.
I think I've only done the normal version. Or did I do the easy version before? No, I think I did the normal version before as well. Because we had a conversation before I started playing this one about the correct puzzle difficulty to use. And how it was definitely not easy.
Yeah.
Oh, the poem was too long for a single clip. I'll highlight it for you later, Sol. I'm glad you liked my poetry recital. This man was hanged for the crime of murder. Justice and revenge have been served. This man was hanged for the crime of thievery. Justice and revenge have been served. It strikes me as not particularly just that a thief has been hanged, as has a murderer. Because, like, the punishment does not reflect the crime in any way, shape, or form when a murderer and a thief are both hanged. You know?
Now, you say that they call him a thief. He's actually a taxman.
Oh, then that's different.
Yep.
This man was hanged for the crime of counterfeiting. Justice and revenge have been served. This man was hanged for the crime of kidnapping. Justice and revenge have been served. This man was hanged for the crime of arson. Justice and revenge have been served. Hello, Alex. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. I'm doing all right. Can't speak for D.
No complaints here. Always a pleasure to see you, Alex.
And no worries about the lurking. I hope you enjoy your time in the Lurkers Lounge with Palia? Don't know what that is. Glad to hear it, Alex. Thank you so much for saying hello. Okay. So there's a door I haven't actually been through yet, which I should probably go through. So what you have to do is pull on one of the nooses, or pull on a number of the nooses in a specific order. But we need to go this way and go through the other door first. I'm not mistaken. Oh no. Wrong door. Can't turn the handle unless I remove the handcuffs. Okay, so we don't need to go anywhere else and get anything else. I must be thinking of a different puzzle for that bit then. So we've got... where's my notepad gone? That's my notepad. Oh, it's in my speedrun book.
Good luck.
Okay. Ooh. I got a new pen today. It writes really nice. I have just found out, hence the ooh. So, murder. Okay, so I'm just writing down their crimes in the order that they appear in the poem. Very, very quickly and sloppily. I think I missed one. Okay, I think I've got them all now. So we need to go back to the other room and get the mappings for them. So I shouldn't put my pen away. I need to make myself a little grid. I tend to work better with like a visual medium, as it were. That's why when I do logic puzzles, just like for the fun of it, I will draw a logic grid if I don't already have a grid to do them in.
Yeah, it's a valid way to do things.
I like to be able to see what I'm puzzling out. I know not everybody does, but it works for me. So, swindling. Murder. Thievery. Arson. Kidnapping. And counterfeiting. So the only one that's not in the poem is the swindler, I believe.
Swindler's the 5th verse in the poem.
I thought that was the thief.
Thief is the 3rd verse. Thief breaks into the house and then gets drunk, gets put in jail.
Ah, yes, you're right.
But the swindler makes the claims about he basically does embezzlement,
Yeah.
takes all the money from people and then runs away. Is verse 5, I believe.
Yeah.
Murder,
Yeah, I know which
kidnapping,
one you mean.
thief.
And this one is the counterfeiter. 4. Okay. Okay. Was he arson about? My favourite joke from Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Thank you, Tidders. Okay, so murder was first. It's the second person being hanged. Kidnapping is second, and that was the 5th person being hanged. Thief is 3rd for both. Counterfeiting is 4th for both. Swindler is the 5th person being hanged. It's also 5th in the thing. Okay. And then the arsonist. Think. Yeah. Oh no, Swindler was the first one, wasn't it? Being hanged. think we want this one. I think. Scrolled a bit too quickly. Messed up my own notes. But hopefully that's the right one. I don't know if I need to pull them all, I can't remember. I'm gonna find out. I'm guessing that'll have reset the puzzle. If, Right, let's do this again. Swindling is first. Murder is second. Thievery is third. Counterfeiting is fourth. Kidnapping is fifth. Arson is sixth. You weren't there before. But I didn't do it because I haven't got the key for the cuff. Right. Let's pull them all.
Every time you pull the wrong rope, it will spawn enemies.
Ah, that explains why they're there. So is it just pulling one rope then?
Mm-hmm. Just one rope.
Hmm. Is it our swindler? Because he slipped off into the night.
Swindler's the one you tried last time.
That's not. Tried the kidnapper last time. Looking at this. Because I tried that one. Should be the kidnapper. Because I misread my notes. Sudden urge to play NBA Hang Time. I see what you did there, Cerno. Have a... It wasn't the swindler. Okay. Nope. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
You serious?
Is it the drunken idiot that woke up in county jail? No, it is not the drunken idiot that woke up in county jail. What have I missed? Oh.
There you go.
Thank you, Dee. Oh, I didn't like it though.
Yeah, it's because you've already pulled.
Oh, so I've got to leave and then come back.
Yeah. If you're fast enough at pulling the second one, if you pull the wrong one by accident, it doesn't.
Nope. Nothing happened.
Oh, you need to go all the way to the other room to confirm it. Hence the lion figures spawning.
Oh.
There you go.
There we go. So what I was missing there, if I was being a fucking idiot, is that the guy that was convicted of arson wasn't necessarily an arsonist. He just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time and a cop decided to take exception to him.
Destroy_ has
No
been
political
the sub for
commentary
40
in this game
months.
whatsoever.
Very naughty, scary sound time.
Hey, Destroyer, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. And thank you so much for being subscribed for 40 fucking months. Holy shit. Ah, so the cop was arson about, indeed. Like, I want to be annoyed at that because an innocent person died, but I just find that joke so funny. There we go. Were you going to say something, Dee? And I was busy laughing at a terrible joke.
No.
Okay. You know, the sound design on this game is really good. That set my teeth on edge. You know, the frustrating thing as well is that I'm pretty sure I got that puzzle first try. So I immediately saw that the cop was doing cop things when I was playing it offline. But being dumb today.
Maria? Maria?
She ate a lot of jam sandwiches and now she's having a sandwich nap. It's just a food coma, she's fine.
Why?
Me too, Alex. And after he went to all that effort to get past those bars.
Do we really think that this is something that's going to stop James?
I want to argue the toss, but no, I think you're right. I don't think it matters. Jam sandwiches are such a good snack. They really are. Jam sandwiches, chocolate spread sandwiches, lemon curd sandwiches. Sorry, I'm just ignoring the dead person on screen and talking about jam sandwiches. Don't worry about it. It's all I'm thinking about now. I didn't really like Maria anyway.
I need a
And this
protein
is-
on a sandwich.
Turkey and cranberry jam?
Yeah, I could do.
There we go. Sorted. It's a local delicacy known as the fluffernutter. What the fuck is a fluffernutter? Because fluffernut is a name I give to the dog when he's being cute. Marshmallow spread and peanut butter. I imagine that would be very sticky. And not in a fun way. So is everybody super sad about the second demise of the replacement wife service? Unsure how I feel about marshmallow spread. It's really good in like cupcake recipes as like a cupcake filling or topping. And it's really nice on hot chocolate. If you've not got actual marshmallows, you can use marshmallow spread instead. You know, if you're one of those strange people that likes to put marshmallows and squirty cream and sprinkles and maybe a little drizzle of honey or something on their hot chocolate. Not that I know anybody that does that. Honest.
I am just patiently waiting for the best cameo in this entire game.
An epitaph is inscribed here. This felon drank one last bottle of ale before he was executed and laid here to his eternal rest. The name of the tomb on the tombstone is too scratched up to read. There's things behind it though, and I want them. Give me the thing. There we go. Oh my god, Soul.
How lewd.
Ooh, game went a little bit juddery there. There's a name inscribed on the tombstone. Miriam K. Traitor. Name on the tombstone is too scratched up to read. There's a name inscribed on the tombstone. Walter Sullivan. You happy now, dude?
Yeah. That's my boy.
You have the weirdest fan favourites. No offence.
Are you disagreeing that Walter Sullivan's not?
He's cool as a character, but I think I have good reasons for not considering him a personal favourite. So there's a name inscribed on this tombstone. Eddie Dombrowski. Or Dombrowski? Probably Dombrowski, actually.
Never heard of him.
Yeah. I don't think we've ever met an Eddie, so it should be fine. There's a name inscribed on this tombstone. Angela Orozco. Oh yeah, that is her surname. Look at that. I'm really bad at remembering names. It's a miracle I remember my own name, let alone characters in video games. I can't remember DMAC's name. Changes it too often.
I have a name?
Apparently. I just inflicted the 90s Fluffernutter ad on the Discord. Amazing, Seno. Thank you very much. D who? Yeah, exactly. James Sunderland. Oh shit. That's us. It me. This is my grave. It was made for me. We're gonna have a little save. Just a happy little save in the graveyard. Time for a dirt nap. I thought the other voice on the stream was a collective hallucination. Either that or slow talk Porthos to talk.
I mean, it could go either way.
D is everybody's favourite collective hallucination.
Okay, now that it can no longer impact your game, trying to go back into the room where Maria was has a massive impact on the ending, as does just hanging about outside that door. And I didn't want to
Really?
tell you that, but you still had the ability to go do it because I don't want to influence you.
Aww. You spoil all my fun. That would have definitely got me a different ending, though, because I got the fuck out of there as quickly as possible in my own playthrough. Like, oh, she's dead. Well then, bye. Look at the mess she made with her sandwiches. Honestly. That is very true, Soul.
What are you doing? What does it look like? He always busted my balls. You fat, disgusting piece of shit. You make me sick.
So that's...
Fat ass, you're nothing but a waste of
Three?
skin. You're so ugly, even your mama don't love you.
3 people he's killed now?
Well, maybe he was right.
Maybe just 2.
Maybe I am nothing but a fat, disgusting piece of shit. But
Maybe
you know
none.
what? It doesn't matter if you're smart,
In his head, at least.
ugly.
Wrong place at the wrong time.
It's all the same
Mhm.
once you're dead. And a corpse can't laugh.
Are you suggesting that Eddie has the psychological disorder where he has to admit to crimes? Can't remember what it's called, unfortunately.
Have you gone nuts? I knew it. You too. You're just like him, James.
Hey, I didn't mean anything.
Don't bother.
You can
I
tank those,
understand.
right, Jimmy?
You've been laughing at me
No.
all along, haven't you? Ever since we first met. I'll kill you, James.
That's one less.
It might seem counterintuitive, but the steel pipe is actually the best weapon for this fight.
I thought it was supposed to be the great knife that was the best weapon for this fight, but I do love the steel pipe. I mean, the shotgun worked
Yeah.
okay.
Great knife is slow enough that if you time it wrong, you mess it up. But
Yeah.
pipe is consistent.
I figured it was probably better to use a ballistic weapon for the fight, but now that I know that, I'll know for future playthroughs.
I mean, this isn't a speedrun tactic. This is a safety tactic, so
Yeah,
take it with
yeah.
a pinch of salt.
When you're hated,
Oh, I get that.
picked on, spit on, just because of the way you look, after you've been laughed at your whole friggin' life. That's why I ran away after I killed the dog. Ran away like a scared little girl. Yeah, I killed that dog. It was fun. It tried to chew its own guts out. Finally died all curled up in a ball. Then he came after me.
I don't know if what he's saying is true or not.
More than the dog.
I don't want it to be true, but it certainly makes beating him up easier.
He's gonna have a hard time playing football on what's left of that knee.
You think it's okay to kill people? You need help, Eddie.
Don't get all holy on me, James. This town called you too. You and me are the same. We're not like other people. Don't you know that? Let's party!
Push me. Stop pushing me. Wow, his pushes do a surprising amount of damage.
He's a strong boy.
He is. Tough lad. No. No shooting. Bad Edward. Ew! I said no shooting. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna heal first. See, it's not nice to shoot people, Edward. That'll
Eddie?
learn him.
Eddie? I killed a human being.
Just the one?
A human being.
Congrats, Jimmy. Welcome to the club.
Mary. Did you really die 3 years ago?
You know, I bet the therapist that has to support all the people that have been to Silent Hill makes fucking mint. I don't need any. Just gonna walk over his corpse. It's fine.
How many people have actually left Silent Hill?
Good question. What is a human? A miserable pile of secrets indeed, soul. Okay. We are almost at the hotel. So I'm gonna get us to there and then we'll finish up. That's okay with you, Dee?
Mm-hmm.
I will admit it took me a while to figure out what I was supposed to do on this puzzle when I played it the first time.
Again, this is different on hard. Or not hard
Oh, really?
puzzle, hard action.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dare I ask?
You have to use both joysticks and spin them in opposite directions.
Oh, wow, okay. Okay. So, I am looking for a light. We could see it when we're on the dock, just off in the distance. But the game doesn't automatically orient you towards where you need to be. So you've got to look for the light. There it is. And then straight on till morning. We've turned a little too far, so...
For context for chat, on everything but hard, you just press left and right to go left and right, and forward to go forward. On hard, you have to do like
Actual boating.
yeah, like Olympics video game controls.
I'm glad I'm on easy action then, cuz fuck that. So are we going towards the light? Does Jimmy Boy even have a place in there? We'll find out. Just because we can see a light at the end of the tunnel doesn't mean it's what we think it is. Could still be a train.
Not a lot of people know this as well, but there are actually 4 lights.
Okay, I'm not sure if you're fucking with me or if that's true.
That is definitely not true.
Okay.
Thanks. Chat hated it.
Yeah, they did. Wow.
Yeah, it's been fun. So see you all later.
No, you stay. You have to suffer the consequences of your actions. You don't get to just nope out like that. And chat paid for this. Which means they also have to suffer the consequences of theirs. Really, it's a win-win situation for me because I get to hang out with my friend and make you all suffer.
Golf wants to turn this into a Red Dwarf episode, though.
I mean,
I don't know if
Guppy
you can
is
handle that.
extremely skilled at the sound effects.
He's also very skilled at pressing keyboard shortcuts I didn't know existed. It changed my layout to Dvorak.
Really?
He's done it
Oh
twice in the last.
no. This place hasn't changed at all in 3 years. Okay, so once we're at a save point in the hotel, we will finish up the stream. But before we do, I got a Little Mermaid music box. It's important to check your surroundings. It's very foggy. There's a fountain in the shape of a bird. No water is coming out of it right now.
Do you think Hans Christian Andersen ever found himself in Silent Hill?
You know what? Maybe.
I feel like he's the right kind of weird. That he'd have some kind of baggage that would mean that there's no way he's avoiding Silent Hill.
Waiting for you in 312. What's this? Room 312. That's the room Mary and I stayed in. Mary, are you there? Or maybe... I got a hotel map for guests. Makes me jump every time.
Did I scare you?
Little shit.
Yeah, you did.
You're here to find Mary, aren't you, James? Well, have you?
No. Is that why you're here too?
I genuinely wish that was one of the endings, Tids.
If you know where she is, tell me. I'm tired of walking.
I wish I knew.
But she said it in her letter.
What letter?
Wanna read it?
The letter that I've been keeping from you this entire fucking game.
Who's Rachel?
She was our nurse. I took it from her locker.
My dearest Laura, I'm leaving this letter with Rachel to give you after I'm gone. I'm far away now, in a quiet, beautiful place. Please forgive me for not saying goodbye before I left. Be well. Don't be too hard on the sisters. And Laura, about James. I know you hate him because you think he isn't nice to me, but please give him a chance. It's true, he may be a little surly sometimes. He doesn't laugh as much. But underneath, he's really a sweet person. Laura, I love you like you were my very own daughter. If things had worked out differently, I was hoping to adopt you. Happy 8th birthday, Laura. Your friend forever, Mary.
Laura, how old are you?
I turned 8 last week.
So, Mary couldn't have died 3 years ago. Could she really be here? Is this the quiet, beautiful place she was talking about?
Me and Mary talked a lot about Silent Hill. She even showed me all her pictures. She really wanted to
That's
come back.
okay.
That's why I'm here. Maybe you'll get it if you see
She's
the
an
other
artist. An
one.
artiste.
Mary? Huh? I must have dropped it.
Laura!
I gotta find it.
Off she goes again.
Laura!
Keeping track of that child is impossible. I got the fish key.
Here's a deep cut for you.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel, the nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where she lives?
No.
South Ashfield Heights. You actually go into her house in Silent Hill 4.
Oh! Cool. Wow, there really are loads of references in 4, aren't there?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know I picked up on some of them, but holy shit. I'm really looking forward to streaming 4 with you. Because you're just going to have so much to talk about, and it's going to be great. But we have to get through the other 3 first. Also, kitty, for anybody that wanted to see the kitty. Oh shit, I forgot to open this via Steam, so I can't screenshot that. Oh well. It's a very cute cat.
Probably a better cat than I could have drawn.
Definitely a better cat than I could draw.
There was a map there.
I'll grab that in a sec. Because I've already got the map that's for this floor. Mr. James Sunderland, the videotape you forgot here is being kept in the office on the 1st floor. We promise you we haven't watched it too many times.
Mr. Sunderland, please collect your sex tape.
It's making the staff nervous.
Even if I ring it, I don't think anyone will come. We'll be in there, James.
Oh my god.
You filthy animals.
There's nothing here that looks particularly useful. That, on the other hand, definitely useful. The key to the room where Mary and I stayed. Nothing useful on this side either. Okay. Whoa! Hello.
If the key is there in reception, how can there be someone in the room?
Spare key. Oh yeah, that map's not interactable.
There's a map there.
You're right, there is. That's broken. Painting hanging here. Nothing unusual about it. Rectangular indentation. There's a plate in front of the indentation, and something is engraved on it. Seat of the princess who awoke from death. No, don't play the music box. Seat of the princess who spoke no words. Oh, we actually need to place it first. Silly me. No, that doesn't sound quite right. Is the music box broken? Or maybe. Put that there. Let's see what it sounds like now it's got one music box in. Unpleasant. And here we go, a save point. Lovely. I knew there was one around here somewhere. Okay. That's where we'll leave it for tonight. And then I think, correct me if I'm wrong here, D, we should be able to finish up next time round.
Yeah, it's probably like an hour.
Yeah.
Hour and a half left at a push.
Awesome. So the next Silent Hill tour stream might be a little shorter, but we have gone like an hour and a half over today. Sorry, D.
It's okay. It's not like we haven't made a habit of doing this every stream.
I know.
So if I wanted to leave, I would just leave.
And then I would be sad. But I would understand. Until the next trauma. Indeed, soul. Indeed. Right. I suppose we should get the stream ending admin sorted then, shouldn't we? Okay. So we do have a giveaway active on the stream, as usual. Today's prize is a copy of Back for Blood. So if anybody wants to get in on the action for that, exclamation mark ticket will get you 1 ticket to enter. You can purchase up to 10 tickets by saying exclamation mark ticket space, then the number of tickets you wish to purchase, as Tidders has demonstrated absolutely beautifully right there. Let's see how many entrants we have. We have just 1 entrant at the moment, so if anybody else wants to get in on the action, now is your last chance before I close the giveaway. You're most welcome, Fart Bubbler. And you're most welcome, Mum, as well. So, to enter the giveaway, last chance. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a little bit for the lag. The giveaway is closed. 2 entrants. Total of 11 tickets purchased. Let's see who our winner is. Tidders. The 90.91% chance to win. Congratulations. I'll send you the code a little later. Yes, rigged by Tids buying most of the tickets. Okay, I will be back in like 10.5 hours for some Broken Sword 5 featuring Aldi's own brand, James Sunderland, aka George Stobbart. You're most welcome, Pom. And then some speedrun practice. I have races to practice for. I have marathons to practice for. So we'll be doing probably a couple of DuckTales runs and some Zoombinis runs tomorrow. And if I'm feeling energetic enough, maybe even an Anita Boy run as well. We'll see. But yeah, so that's tomorrow, 12 UK time-ish. Hip hip Zoombini indeed. I have been joined today by the absolutely fantastic, marvellous, magnificent DMAC, one of my closest friends and my go-to for anything Silent Hill related. If he's still there.
Oh, I'm meant to speak now.
Yes, you're meant to speak now.
The pleasure is all mine.
He does have a channel of his own, as you can see right there. And hopefully he'll be streaming at some point soon. Right, D?
Rumors of my channel have been greatly exaggerated.
This is one of those wild claims you've made, isn't it? I see. Wait, he streams? Yes, he streams. He started streaming before I did.
Yeah, I've been streaming since 2000 and... Wait. I know this. 2011.
Holy shit. You have been streaming for almost as long as my dog has been alive.
That's why I have like 2 subscribers. And I stream maybe half a dozen times a year.
Fair enough. Right. Despite the fact that his streams are sporadic, they are absolutely fantastic. If you're not already following him, please do click that link and click on the little follow button, because it costs nothing. And believe me, you will get it back dividends when he does stream, because his streams are great. Streaming since before I knew the alphabet. Oof, I learnt it yesterday. Well, I'm proud of you, Alex.
Round of applause for Alex.
Okay. I think we've done all of the admin now, which means I can say thank you, everybody. And I can go and look for somewhere to send you all off to.
A couple of people are alive.
Yeah, quite a few alive. Thank you to Pom for the gift sub earlier, and to Destroyer for the resub as well. Special thank you to DMAC for joining me today, taking time out of your busy schedule to sit and just chat and make sure that I don't get too stuck on puzzles that I should not be getting stuck on. Thank you very much for your patience, my friend.
I woke up for this.
You did, and I really do appreciate it, so thank you. Okay. Unless, my dear co-host, you have any suggestions, I will pick somebody from my stream deck who is live.
Yeah. Oh. SK. It's going to be very drunk by now, probably. So then drinking Darkwood.
Oh god, okay. That could be fun.
Alan is, of course, live. I think he's doing some Survivor on DBD.
It has been a while since I've visited our Alan. Oh. Okay, this may sway it for you. Beep is currently playing Silent Hill 4.
I mean, we should really keep it in the franchise, right?
I think we should. Okay, let's go see Beep. Folks, if you are not already following Beep Salt and you want to join in on the raid but don't get pulled through by Twitch, because Twitch is a butt, especially on mobile, there is the link to their channel. They are not only a fantastic streamer, but they are also a games developer. They make horror visual novels, among many other things, and they're fucking good. So please do hop in to that stream and give them a follow, even if you're not going to stick around. Great, lovely member of the Clock Tower. Right, now that that's done, we've said all of our thank yous. Dee, do you have anybody you want to thank today?
Walter Sullivan.
Okay then. Right. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us today. I hope you've had a good time.
Charlie?
Anyone else?
No.
Well, in that case, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, wash your fucking gravestones, and have a great weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.